Hello everyone, welcome back to We Know What You Like. I'm Lucia, and today on the channel we are watching Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, Episode 4. This one is called Hidden Inventory 4. Let me tell you, last episode was crazy. It was so crazy, bro. There's not one single part of me, not a single part of me that thought that shit was gonna happen. I was like, there's no part. For those who don't know, I have some of the Jujutsu Kaisen manga. No, I don't know where it is right now. It's somewhere behind me, behind other stuff. I have some of the manga. Not all of them. I have like the first 8 or 9 volumes, maybe, something like that. But I haven't read them. I was like, you know what? I personally, with this show, because of how great of a job Mappa does with it, want to see the story unfold visually. Yeah. It was kind of similar with Demon Slayer, where I technically have the entirety of the manga. I've since, after this last season, read the rest of the manga, but up until that, I was like, well, I'm gonna wait. But Jujutsu Kaisen, I don't have all the mangas, and it was just easier with Demon Slayer to read them because I own them all. Anywho, but I was like, I'm gonna wait. So there was not one single part of me that thought that chick was gonna die like that. I mean, like, I was like, maybe it's gonna happen because, like, maybe she's gonna die because, you know, the ascension or whatever it's called with Tensei guy or Tenso Tensei, whatever his name is. But literally, she got popped. And again, obviously, we know Gojo's alive, and with like Ichidori, and he's a teacher, so we know he lives. I don't know how the fuck he lives. I don't fucking know. And I'm pretty sure that worm that Toji has is the worm that Geto has now. So, like, I don't fucking know. What the fuck? From what I was told, I think next week's episode 5, will be the last episode in like this prequel arc, and then there'll be like a little bit of time. I don't know how many months or weeks or whatever, but then season 2 present day will start. So that'll be interesting to see. I have no idea. But yeah, last episode was crazy. I literally was shook if, like, I literally immediately after the episode that I watched it, when I was done with the reaction, I went to the living room. I was like, Dad, have you seen season 2 yet? He's like, oh, no, not yet. So at that point, he had 3 episodes to, like, binge, and he did. And I was like, what the? He's like, oh my God. I was like, I know. But yeah, obviously we're not ahead on Patreon because I'm watching this weekly, but on Patreon is the uncut of this episode, pinned comment for the highlight reaction of this episode. Again, if you're ever wondering why I'm doing like pinned comment, you know, separate link, and unlike season 1 where it was all on YouTube, is because in season 1, a lot of the episodes got blocked, you know, the music especially, and I don't think it takes away from me for a reaction whenever the music, you know, it's like cut off or like stuff is taken out. And just in general, a lot of things had to be taken out. So I don't have time, unfortunately, to re-edit videos 10 times in a fucking row. So, and also I don't want to get any strikes. So, separate link for the reaction highlight. And you can come back here for my outro, if you will, or whatever. My thoughts. If not, it's cool. I knew last episode was crazy. Let's do this. Let's start right now. Alright, so I personally, very personally, need to know how the fuck Geto turns bad. You know? I remember from the movie, I've only seen the movie one time. So I saw the movie one time, and that was the day that it released in theaters in the US. So it's been a while. Is my memory faulty, or did Gojo think Geto was dead? Right? So that's why he was able to like go about doing what he was doing. Is that wrong? Is that my memory? I don't remember. But yeah, He's like, I have all Ghetto right there. It was like, these thoughts, I need to have a purpose not to join them. Or, to get them to have this bad shit happen, basically. Or to let it happen. I don't know, man. I don't know. This episode is crazy. Oh, man. I need to know more. Like, oh, man. What a waste of a great fucking character. Toji, I mean. What a waste of a great character. It's honestly not right that they have too much of an OP of a character like Gojo. Like, what's... Like, how... Like, so we know his... I mean, as a teenager, his exhaustion was his downfall, his cockiness was his downfall in everything. He got too lackadaisy, if you will, and not sleepy. But as an adult, has he fixed those things? Has he fixed those errors of his ways? Because honestly, how do you defeat him? I don't know. And it almost makes me upset. Because it's like, that's not, like, what kind of fucking fight is that if this guy's way too OP, I want some battles between Gojo and someone, I don't know who, but just someone, where I'm like, damn, Gojo's up against the ropes. Now this, obviously, Toji had him on the ropes, but again, I know, because, this is a flashback, that Gojo's fine. So, like, I need there to be someone for him to go against. And then, again, I need to know more about what the fuck happens with Ghetto, because, in the first season, he has the fucking big-ass scar across his forehead, and then, so, like, what the fuck is that? In the end of the movie, he dies. But we have one more episode, I think, from this prequel thing, so, like, I don't fucking know. Anyways, I'll see y'all next time. Bye for now.